spent 15 years as a classroom teacher before I got my first promotion into the professional development office in Baltimore County Public Schools. From there, I earned my doctorate in measurement, statistics, and evaluation, which was an interesting journey in a male-dominated field. But that doctorate gave me an opportunity to move into the accountability office in Montgomery County Public Schools. I then transitioned to Howard County Public Schools, still in accountability, and I became the first chief operating officer in Howard County Public Schools. Those learning experiences, I believe, gave me an edge when I went in to become the superintendent in Frederick County Public Schools. We were actually doing a leadership coaching retreat, and we were working through some of the exercises, and I was partnered with another female colleague, and we were supposed to just spend 2 minutes listening to that partner talk about us. And in her 2-minute conversation with me, she said, "You would be a phenomenal superintendent. Why haven't you pursued that?" And that just started something inside me to really think about that. Another activity at that retreat was we had to write down a 5-year goal. And I had been delaying writing that down, but after she talked to me, I went home that night and I wrote down to become a superintendent. My greatest joy in serving as a superintendent has been the opportunity to interact with students, because that just brings me back to the purpose. I think the thing that has surprised me most about being a superintendent is just the impact of politics on the job and what a huge role that plays in your day-to-day life. The advice I would give to any aspiring female leader is that you have to be confident, you have to be sure of yourself, stand on your values. Any decision you make that is rooted in your values is going to be an easy decision to make and to defend. I think also sometimes as a woman, I had to learn to accept criticism without taking it personally. I would also say find trusted friends. It can be a very lonely job in any leadership position, but particularly in the superintendency. And so having those colleagues, those peers that you can turn to can be very, very valuable. And then also take care of yourself. We often say that and then we don't do it, but you really do need to learn how to manage the many demands and not lose sight of the other important things in your life. I think one of the challenges that we face as female leaders is the implicit bias that comes when you are a strong female. Because if a man is confident and strong, he's described as assertive. Many times, if a woman is confident and strong, the adjective becomes aggressive. And so, not losing sight of the fact that you have the competence and you can be assertive for the things that you know are right. Don't back off because of other people's implicit bias. Be confident, be strong, take those risks, do what you know is right for the right reasons.
This episode of Women in School Leadership, Navigating Pathways to the Superintendency, was made possible by the generous support of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation as part of the AASA Women in School Leadership Initiative.